Hi viewers and welcome to the weekly wrap-up video. So looking back to the key events we have seen this week. Firstly, Greece has remained among the hot topics. So just quickly wrap up the Greek situation in a nutshell. The latest stands this weekend. The Parliament do need to pass the Greek budget in order to pave way for the €31.5 billion of funds which the country desperately needs. But before this, on Wednesday at midnight, we did see the Greek Parliament. They had received enough votes, the government received enough votes for the austerity bill. That's also a check that they need to receive those funds of the €31.5 billion. But after this, we did see some comments out of an EU official, quite concerning, saying that Greece are unlikely to receive the review of the €31.5 billion this mid-month, was the original schedule. However, that has been put back several weeks. Now the date is for 26th of November, so towards the latter stages of this month, which is concerning. That actually prompted some worries amongst players in the market. So we did see a minor pullback in the euro, and the stocks came under a little bit of pressure, of course, because Greece need money. So, as I said, that caused some pressure in the markets. Now, looking elsewhere then, in terms of central banks, the ECB did keep rates on hold as expected. No real surprise there. At the press conference, let down from Draghi. To be honest, didn't really say anything exciting at all. Did though throw the cold water on the idea of any further action from the ECB within the next year. He said the ECB hasn't discussed anything on those terms for next year. Elsewhere then, the Bank of England, they also kept rates on hold and the APF unchanged, £375 billion, which was in line with expectations. However, there was an outside chance. We did have the likes of the big bank Goldman Sachs forecasting for an increase in QE. However, that was not the case. So given that outside chance, there was a bit of a big tone in the sterling currency across the board in the Forex market. So looking ahead to the key events next week, we do have the FOMC minutes. Now, just given the fact that they didn't do anything at the last rate decision, it's not going to be an exciting one. Likely to reiterate, see headwinds to the recovery of the economy, but likely to see a pickup in 2013, 14 and 15 for the economy, but not expecting anything extravagant from that. Data points out of the UK, we do have inflation data, the CPIs and PPIs. In general consensus at the moment is for actually an increase in inflation for the UK year over year, but a slight decline in the month to month. It should be interesting to see what that is. As a recap, in terms of latest good data points we've had out of the UK, the GDP, which came in at 1%, which was good for Q1. In terms of the BOE, they will be receiving or be producing their quarterly inflation reports. So other than that, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a splendid weekend and good night.